And now Nigeria has a large youth population that represents a significant potential market for insurance and capital market companies. However, many young people in Nigeria are currently not participating in these industries due to a lack of awareness, financial education, and access to appropriate products and services. Driving youth participation in the insurance and capital market is crucial for the future economic growth of Nigeria. Insurance policies provide protection against financial risk and uncertainties, while the capital market offers opportunities for wealth creation and investment. Increased participation from young people can boost these industries and contribute to the overall economic development of the country. Therefore, there is a need for insurance and capital market companies to develop targeted strategies that effectively communicate the benefits of investing and purchasing insurance to Nigerian youth, which can ultimately contribute to the country's sustainable economic growth. So let's get talking now. Olushola Olowoyeye is a policy analyst and is also an insurance expert as well. He joins us virtually now. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Olushola Olowoyeye. We appreciate you for coming on board.
Yeah, good morning, and thank you for having me on your show.
Yes. Okay. Let me get your opinion. How well would you say that youth are participating in the capital, or maybe in capital market, or maybe insurance, industry? How well would you rate the youth participation?
Okay, currently now we rate it to be very low. The level of participation currently now is not that very deep. We still have quite a lot of the whole generation driving the insurance sector in Nigeria. So also in the capital markets at the same time.
Okay. So what initiatives can be taken by insurance companies and capital market operators to encourage youth participation in these sectors?
Okay, thank you very much. I think quite a lot of the associations and NICOM as a regulator, quite a lot of initiative to be able to drive youth into coming into the insurance sector. Together, quite a lot of programs to encourage the youth to participate. A very good example is PILA. We call them Professional Insurance Ladies Association. They have identified youth as a key major driver of insurance.
Okay, I think there's a disruption there. Quite interesting conversation here that we must look at, because we're seeing that, youth participation in insurance sector is quite low, and also of that of capital market. But the question is, are there products, perhaps maybe we should start talking about specific products and services that insurance companies can offer to appeal to the young generation in Nigeria? I think that's where perhaps we need to kick off the conversation from. Are you there, Olushola?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. Now, looking at how the insurance product can be a major attraction for the youth, we need to know that technology, as a major disruptor of any sector, is something that the youths, are very, very, conversant with, and that is what makes them, to be very different in anything that they come into. So, and the industry is doing everything to automate and, put almost everything available to be on cloud. Make sure that there's more financial inclusion through the youth participation. So if you look at products across general business and the life business, they are all relevant to the youth. The youths are interested in making sure that even their technological gadgets are properly covered. Beyond that, they want continuity in their education. And, in case any form of an accident, they want a proper protection that can allow their education to continue. And so quite a lot of insurance companies I've started engaging students at university level to get them, involved, most especially in the life assurance part of things.
But you talked about, I mean, the fact that the participation was low earlier in your opening. But did you think that it's as a result of products, the range of products currently, the current range of product that we have that is that are unattractive to them? So what exactly is the challenge, really?
Okay, you have just mentioned a very, very critical point. When it comes to issue of products, we still have quite a lot of challenge in designing products that are more specific to address the youth traditional products, and that is one of the things that is making it a bit not on a bit.
Because if you look at every average Nigerian, I mean young people, some of them are into cryptocurrency trading, some of them are into forex, some of them are into digital products trading, but it looks like there's proper participation or interest. I mean, the interest in that sector of the economy is quite low. Yes, except maybe you're selling policies to the companies and all of that. And so perhaps we need to start talking about how to create a kind of product, just like what you have in the cryptocurrency space, that can also attract these young people to come there. I mean, you can refer to them as Gen Z, as it were. So are you there, Mr. Oloye?
I'm right here with you.
Okay.
So you've also touched on another very critical point about the issue of cryptocurrency, and I'm sure you know that even our regulators are not yet ready to embrace it, and that.
Oh my goodness! I hope we can perhaps have this conversation in peace. Looks like there's quite a bit of disruption with the internet connection today, but I mean, we get past it, perhaps, maybe. But are you there, Mr. Olushola?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Please go ahead now. I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you earlier, but you can go ahead now.
Okay, so I was trying to address the issue of the cryptocurrency and why youths are a bit not happy with the current situation, because the regulators are not embracing it in this part of the world, and most especially Nigeria, the CBN and key regulators have really frowned at, you can't even do any transaction that has to do with crypto in your accounts. And these are what other youth counterparts in other part of the world, even in Africa, are doing. So why should Nigeria be different? Rather, what I expect the regulators to do is to put more or less guidelines and put in measures in place to be able to protect every participant, as against not embracing it at all. And this is depriving a lot of youth in participating.
Okay, and you talk about the government encouraging. So what role do you think the government can play in promoting youth participation in these sectors, specifically the insurance and the capital markets?
So now, well, number one of the ways government can help is to make sure that the curriculum at each of the levels of tertiary institution, right from the business study level, awareness about capital markets, awareness about the role of insurance need to be part of the curriculum for the education. And from there, they need to organize events that allows youth to also participate in the capital market. They need to work in collaboration with key stakeholders within the industry to put in quite a lot of measures and guidelines that will encourage youth to be able to participate. A very good example, now people can buy treasury bills on the counter of a bank. Before now, that was not possible. Now, youths also, you can buy shares or buy funds on the capital market for youth. And, you can carry them along in, monitoring all of this. Quite a lot of youths bought into the MTN shares, whether directly or somebody bought it, for them. But things are getting better as much as government is trying to pay more attention to this.
And talking about opportunities in the capital market space, sometimes last year or early this year, where the SEC released a guideline on digital investment and digital currencies trading. They also talk about whoever is ready to go into this. So maybe we should start from why the interest in crypto. I mean, what is crypto offering? Why the interest in Forex and some other digital opportunities as well? Perhaps we need to start talking about what exactly is attracting these young people into this particular space, and then why are there no similar product in all of these other sectors? Perhaps we should start talking about interest. Maybe when we can solve the interesting part of this conversation, perhaps we would have gotten a majority of the youth on board. What do you think?
Okay, good. Looking at it from that perspective, what needs to be done and why are youth attracted to crypto? If you look at the way crypto is designed and how it is being used in other parts of the world, is showing that crypto is the future currency, is the future money. That is what most trades across the world is going to be what we're going to be doing trades based on crypto. No boundaries. There will be no boundaries any longer. You can you can complete a transaction in US or in Germany or in Singapore right on your phone or on your computer without having to go through regulatory approvals. Before you can move money out of Nigeria, you need a correspondent bank. You need it to settle. So it brings about flexibility. It brings about easy way of getting things done, and it makes transactions seamless. That is why you see youths getting more attracted into it. And they are so interested because they can monitor how the progress is from time to time. So they have it at their fingertips. They can do it at any time. It's 24/7 available to be work. It's not like the traditional market that has to open at a certain time and close at a certain time. So these are things that are drawing the youth closer to this. And so if regulators and government needs to do anything to bring youth closer, we have tried to design e-Naira, but how far have we gone with it? How transparent are we with it? How much activities are going on the e-Naira that will make an average youth in Nigeria to want to buy?
I think that's...
You see them buying Bitcoin, you see them buying quite a lot of other currencies.
Okay. Can we also address the issue of perception amongst young Nigerians as regards these sectors? Because when you talk to a young man, average young man, about buying of insurance policy, he tells you, I'm not interested, perhaps because of the perception he has about what insurance policy it's all about. So how do you address that concern?
I really didn't get your last question, please.
Yes. So I said, can we begin to talk about addressing issue of perception among young Nigerians that these sectors are not accessible or relevant to their needs? Because when you talk about buying or introduce an insurance policy to an average young man, he tells you he has no needs of this. So maybe we should perhaps talk about addressing perception as well. What's your position about this?
Okay. Now, I get your question clearly. To address the issue of perception and, to get you to embrace more of insurance product and capital market product, a whole lot has to do with the education. Is what you are aware of that you can actually appreciate. Is what you know how relevant it is to you that you can actually appreciate. So we need to go back and really do more orientation, carry the key stakeholders at different levels. Where do we get them most? Some of them, at NYSC camp, some of them in their tertiary institution before graduating, and speak the language of insurance and capital market to them, so that they can start saving at that level. They can start doing that. We can also take it to some of the social gatherings. Some of them listening to some of those things easily when they hear it in some of those gatherings, and they are able to follow. But if the awareness is, if the education is well done, you will see that they will appreciate this product, and they will want to participate.
Okay,
because this is what other nations have done to be able to build their economy through this.
Okay. I will let you go now, but give us your outlook of the market, the kind of opportunities that one can take advantage of with regards to, wealth creation. Hello, Mr. Oloye, can you hear me?
I can hear you very clearly. Can you hear me?
I was asking you to give us your outlook for the sector, capital market, insurance sector, and of course, opportunities that one can take advantage with regards to wealth creation. Did you get my question? Hello, Olushola, can you hear me? Oh dear. I mean, I wanted you to wrap up with that, with your outlook, what you think the industry, where you think it's headed, what new trends, what should we be expecting, what are the new trends in the market, the opportunities that one can take advantage of. Are you there? Well, I guess I just have to let Mr. Olushola to go there. Thank you so much. Olushola Oloye is a public affairs analyst and, of course, insurance expert. Thank you for your time on the program today.
Thank you.
Oh, dear. Anyway, still to come after the break, we'll head straight to the global market as we take a look at the oil market and, of course, the stock market as well. Details in a moment. Please stay with us.